And welcome back, folks. This is Khalil here, bringing you the conclusion. The conclusion of the run from Debrecen to Swinoujscie. I just, I just butchered that name again, guys. All right, here we go. We're pulling out. So I'm gonna see how this works out. This may actually be part number two, number number two, part number two, or it may just be depending on how long this video turns out to be. I may include this in with the previous not run, but the first part. So you may see this may be Good Morning Arizona. It may be indeed all put together in one lump video. I don't think I'm going to do it that way. This is probably going to be part number two because I think my videos were just a little bit too long. But anyway, guys, this is Khalil, and hoping that you are enjoying my videos. I hope you enjoy the commentary. If you don't, I'm sorry. I try to make it entertaining for you guys. I know that sometimes I go off on a little, rants or not making any sense or anything like that. I kind of have ADD when it comes to talking because I. All right, boss, let's go. Is that dude smoking? That guy looks like he's smoking. Like his engine is smoking. That is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That is interesting. And it's not raining, so the roads aren't wet. Wow, that's I don't think I've ever seen that. That is interesting. Look at that. Look at that, the way it's smoking. Huh. Wow. That's pretty cool. I have no idea what mod is affecting that. I have no idea. Oh shit. Slow it down, boss. You're going freaking 100 miles an hour. There we go. Jesus H, I was going 170. And I need to get off right here. Well, not get off, but I need to I need to merge. So anyway, this is part two, guys. In case you didn't realize, even though it is in two parts, it is one continuous recording session for me. So if I ooh, what's this? More construction. Okay. And get over. It is one continuous recording session for me. So if you guys notice that my voice is a little hoarse, if you notice that it's a little hoarse, or I'm running out of things to say, it's because it's all one recording session. I just broke it up into two parts, and I'm kind of, and another toll booth. That's one thing in the United States that, well, at least in the part of the country that I live in the United States, we don't really have any toll booths. I live in the southwest United States, Arizona, to be exact, and we don't really have any toll booths or toll bridges or anything like that to speak of. So this kind of thing right here is not something that I'm used to. Excuse me, I'm burping. I'm burping. I apologize. So it's not something that I'm used to. But on the East Coast of the United States, there definitely is many more tolls. And I've been across. I've been through some tolls in New York. I have family that my wife's family is actually in New York. They're from New York. My wife is from New York. And I don't know if I talked about this before, but whenever you talk about New York, Um, it's more than just it's more than just the city New York. When you say New York, there's an entire state, and I'm just going to gloss over this quickly because I might have talked about this already. You guys don't need to hear it. When you talk about New York, it's more than just the city of New York. There's a whole state. And so whenever I say that my family, my sister's family, and by extension my family live in New York, I always preface that and say where they actually live, which is in Liberty or you know, by the Pennsylvania border, on the Delaware River. I think that's Delaware River. Because whenever you say New York, it's always kind of assumed that you're talking about New York City, and it's not the case. Even though my sister-in-law, she lives in Long Island, which is just south of Manhattan, uh, which both of those are technically considered part of New York City, I guess you could say. Uh, so I always preface to say that my sister-in-law, she lives in Long Island, but my wife and her family. Well, my wife grew up in Brooklyn. That is a borough of New York, but it's still New York City. So it's just you kind of have to. But anyway, back to there you go. It's a whole history of New York and New York City and New York State. But my extended family does live up in upstate New York. And that was another thing that I might have commented on was whenever you say upstate New York, the entire state of New York is upstate New York whenever you're referencing it because Manhattan and New York City proper is on the very southern tip of New York, the state. So whenever you say upstate, the entire state of New York is upstate. So that's why you have to preface it and say, well, they live here, they live there, they live by Buffalo, they live by Syracuse, they live by Obengard, they live by Liberty, they live by there's all these towns in New York, which are upstate but are still New York, right? So anyway, there goes that. But anyway, getting into Manhattan, out of Manhattan, all around the boroughs, there are plenty of toll bridges, toll gates, and I've driven through some of those, and it's pretty gravy. But when it comes to actual, real life driving in the Southwest United States, we don't have any tolls. We don't have any tolls at all to speak of. And I got another toll. Speaking of tolls, I got another one coming up, so let's hold it down. Hold the retarder down, baby. All right, we're going to slow down. And then we're going to just pull right up in here behind this big... and the thing of it is, this game is pretty sweet, is that this is where the trucks go, right? This is where the big loaded trucks go in the lane right here. But you don't have to do this. You can actually go in those other lanes off to the left there and get in one of those, and it works just fine. But again, I try to be a little bit more realistic. I try to blah, 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 and go where I'm supposed to go. For realism. Yay, realism! So I know that there's a trucker's lane, so that's why I try to go in the trucker's lane. But you can go, of course, in any lane you want. As long as it's got a little green symbol floating up there like that, you can use it and pay your toll. All right, no retarders on. We're going. All right, let's see. With all this starting and stopping, I'm gonna really be pushing my sleeping cycle here. Look at that. I got about an hour difference. All right, boss. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Jesus. Took forever to make up your mind, boss. And then this guy's going to turn. Yeah, that's Murphy's Law right there, guys. See, and then he slows down. I mean, what is up with that? Yo! Get it going, boss. Get it going. Why is everybody going slow? Why is everybody going slow? What's the speed limit? What's the speed limit, guys? I have no idea what the speed limit is, so I'm just going to pump it back up to 90. I have no idea what's going on there. Anyway, oh, we're going by a little town. How about that? Anyway, let's take a look at our map, see exactly where we're at. Oh, we're in Rawclaw. Rawclaw. You know, and I could come down this way, and I could take this major road, and probably get there a little bit quicker. But you guys want to see this stuff, right? You guys want to see the little tiny stuff. You guys want to see the two-lane blacktop in the back, in the outskirts of the cities. You want to see the forests. You want to see the rolling hills, the rolling plains of Europe. That's what you want to see. I know that's what you guys want to see. I'm trying to find I'm trying to find me a nice stretch of straight road here. Show you guys a little bit of the scenery. Maybe here. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, guys. Oh, let's get back in the lane here. We're coming up some more construction. I'm going the speed limit, so we're golden. Get off the rumbles. There we go. It's pretty nice scenery. Let's look behind us. The power station there. Very nice. Very nice. I love these. I love these map mods. I love these map mods. And the Going East DLC is pretty sweet. Really nice. All right, let's get back. Let's get back on the straight and narrow, guys. I'm all over the goddamn road here. Jesus H. And if you guys don't like the way I cuss, I'm sorry. It's just the way I roll. What can I tell you? But if you do like it, I guess yay. Let's see where we're going. Oh yeah, here we go. That's right. Retarder, all full on retarder, because we gotta slow down off this little hill here. And then we'll let it off a little slowly. And leave it on one, leave it on one, leave it on one. We're gonna take this turn nice and wide. That guy's gonna give me the right of way, because he's nice like that. And he's also in a little tiny car. So he really has no say. Let's see if we get some scenery up in this way. I tell you what, this is pretty. Let's see. Let's manage the turns. Looks like a dam there. Looks like there's some kind of smelter here. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like. Oh, you know what those are? I bet you those are wind turbines. I bet you that's what that is. Yeah, those are wind turbines. And if I get on the road, it'd be nice. I'm just all over the place. So the load that I'm carrying, like I said, guys, is electronics. It's 11 tons of electronics. It is an important delivery. So I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative the way I drive. Is that a turn there? Yeah, I better slow down. I better slow down because you just never know when somebody's going to pull out in front of you and you T-bone them. Oh, hey guys, I forgot to break this down. In the previous video, I forgot to break this down. So if you guys are watching this a different day than the first part, today is actually May 2nd. May 2nd, about 10 o'clock in the morning. The previous version, the previous episode, was just about 30 minutes ago. So it was also on May 2nd. At about 9:30 in the morning. It is my day off today. I have 3 days off because I work 4 10-hour shifts. So I work 40 hours a week, but I have 4 10-hour shifts instead of the regular instead of the regular 5-day a week 8-hour shifts. Makes for a little bit longer day. I'm not gonna lie. There are pros and cons that each person has to weigh when it comes to working either the 410s or the 5/8 as we like to call them in the speaking in the jargon, 5/8s and 410s. The pros of a 410 are that you only have to go to work for 4 days, and you have off for 3 days. The con of a 410 is that you are there a couple extra hours. So yes, it does indeed extend your day, and you might not think the 2 hours is a big deal. In the grand scheme of things, it is not. Why is everybody stopping? Wow, that was close. I didn't even see the light there. Did y'all see the light? I did not see the light flashing. Look at that tree. There we go. Pretty sweet. There we go. Wow, that was close. That was freaking close. You know, it's a good thing that I was actually slowing down, because I might have got T-boned by a truck. I mean, by a train right there. That would, I don't know if that would be cool or if that would suck or not. That was a little scary there. All right, so we got to be really careful up in here, guys, because the like I said, the AI traffic has no idea how to roll in these little 2-lane blacktops with the extra long loads. So we got to be really careful up in here to watch the other drivers. And I completely forgot what I was talking about because the train almost cut me in half. So, oh yeah, we were talking about 410s. So, the cons of the 410, like I was saying, is that you have to work that extra 2 hours a day. And while it's not a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, it kind of does weigh on you if you're having a tough day, because now you got 2 extra hours you got to deal with. So it can be a little bit tougher to work that extra 2 hours. But then again, you have that extra day off, and I got to tell you, the kind of the best part of having 410s is that 3 days off, right? But the best part of those 3 days off is this, that you have 3 days off, right? So the first day, normally you have the first day off, and you're like, ah, it's my day off. I can just kick back. And just kick back. And if you're on 5/8s, right? If you're on a normal 5/8s, you have that first day where you just want to basically not do anything because you've been working for 5 days. You don't really want to do anything. So then that second day off comes on a 5-day shift. The second day comes and you're thinking already to yourself, man, I got to go to freaking work tomorrow, right? I got to go to work tomorrow. But if you're on a 410 shift, when you get to that second day, you didn't work the day before and you don't have to work the next day. So that middle day off is like the best day ever. It is the absolute best day off ever. Because you don't have to work the next day and you didn't work the previous day, and so that day that's the wild card day. I like to call that day the fuck off day. And forgive me if I'm cussing and you don't like it, but I consider that middle day off the fuck off day, because that's when you're the most refreshed, you know, because you didn't work the day before and you don't have to work the next day. So you just kind of, it's like, all right, let's do some shit today. I ain't got to worry about getting up tomorrow. I slept really good last night. So let's go. Let's do something. So that middle day off is the best day ever. Now, the pros of a 5/8 shift, there's not that many, but there are. The pros of a 5/8 shift is that if you've been working for 410s for a long time, the pros of a 5/8 shift over a 410 is that you don't have to work those 2 hours. So your day essentially shrinks, right? But that's about the only that's about the only pro that there is. Other than you have a little bit more time to spend at the house, you know, with your kids and your family or whatever else you like to do in your off time. You have an extra couple hours to do that. So as far as pros go, there you go. That's what you got. And I'm gonna lose my load. I'm gonna lose it. I know I am. Oh my gosh, that was a tight turn. Let's slow it down a little bit. So the cons of a 5.8. Let's name them. Let's count the ways. The cons of a 410. And I gotta slow down because I don't know how these guys are driving. The cons of a 5.8 shift are this. You have to work 5 days. You only get 2 days off. Your 2 days off don't necessarily refresh you. I guess I guess that's a little bit of whining on my part. I guess it kind of would depend on the job that you're doing. I guess it's whining. I mean, we've been doing 5.8s forever. Why should I be any different? And that's right. You guys are right. I shouldn't whine about it. And I'm not whining about it. I'm just really basically pointing out the cons of a 5.8 if you can get a 410. I mean, if you can get a 410 and it's something that you want to do, I say work those extra 2 hours. Work those extra 2 hours. Have those 3 days off. But just know that your days are going to be a little bit long. They're going to be a little bit long. And you might not have as much time at the house doing what you like, whatever. But it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. Okay, where are we at? Man, I talked a lot of bullshit right there. Jesus H, that was a lot of bullshit. Hold on, guys. I got to take a sip of my coffee. In fact, I'm going to take a little break. So hold up. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's get back on the road. Sorry about that. I had to take a little break. Refill the coffee. Because yes, I do have the coffee. But my throat was getting a little scratchy. I needed to refill the coffee. And so because I completely have no idea what I was talking about, we're just going to talk about something else. About a little bit of current events. You guys want to talk about some current events? Okay, now when I'm talking current events, we could be talking about anything. Okay, so if it delves into the little political nature of it or the religious nature of it, understand that is merely my opinion. Y'all don't have to like it. Y'all don't have to listen to it. Y'all can disagree with it. I have no problem with that. But I put that warning out there because I'm the one that's making this video, and I'm going to talk about what I talk about. And if you guys like it, that's great. If you guys don't like it, that's great too. So if you want to have a discussion with me, I have no problem with that. But anyway, that being said, I got to slow down because I got some turns coming up here. I got Katy Perry, Dark Horse, rolling in the background, guys. I don't know. It's looking like Khalil might be breaking out into song here pretty soon. I don't know. I just don't know. Because Katy Perry's my girl. Oh, man. Dark Horse. You know, that song grew on me. I really didn't like it when it first came out. But it's kind of grown on me. And then plus Katy Perry just absolutely gorgeous anyway. Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. But you know what? I'm a Katy Perry fanboy from way before she was hot. You know, you remember I Kissed the Girl? Remember that song from Katy Perry? Like her first jam, right? Before she was everywhere? Yeah, I'm right around that time. That's when I'm a Katy Perry fanboy. So yeah, that's when I first. You know how I actually? Do you know? And I'll get on the current event stuff here pretty soon, guys. But I want to talk about Katy Perry because she's freaking gorgeous. I heard of Katy Perry. I play this game called Guild Wars, right? I also play Guild Wars 2. Those are both MMOs. I don't play Guild Wars 1 as much anymore. In fact, it's been quite a while since I fired that old bad boy up. I play Guild Wars 2 casually to regularly. I can explain to you guys more about those games later on. But anyway, suffice it to say that in Guild Wars, my wife and I, we both play. We were part of a very large guild, and in our large guild, uh, we had alliances with other guilds, right? So, we had the whole Ventrilo TeamSpeak thing going on. We was all talking with each other. We'd have 20, 30 people on a night. We just basically go on adventures in the game and have fun and talk. And I need to really slow down. Sorry, guys, a lot of break. A lot of break. That was way too much break. I should have really been paying more attention. So, you know, in the game Guild Wars, we were having fun. We talked with a lot of ladies playing Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2. Um, a lot of the ladies playing those games. Um, and I'm not saying that for any special reason other than to say that there are more women playing video games than you guys realize. Um, there are more than you realize. Uh, and of course, I knew that before I was playing and I heard them actually speaking. I mean, I knew that already because my wife played, right? So I knew if my wife played, I knew damn well for sure that other ladies were playing too. Um, but anyway, sorry, I got off on a little topic there. You know. So in the game Guild Wars 1, we like I said, I was part of a very large guild. Um, and we came across this radio station. It was an internet radio station. It was called Blade Radio. If you guys want to have any more information about Blade Radio, I would suggest you just go to bladeradio.com. I think that's still their website. Or just do a search on Google for Blade Radio. Oh, wow, that truck went right through that bus. Holy shit. Wow. That's a little bug right there. That's a tiny little bug right there. Wow. I thought that truck was going to go like freaking roll that bus. But it just went right through it. Anyway, so Blade Radio is an internet radio station, and they have DJs, right? They have DJs, and they do giveaways. They do, fan requests, and you can actually. Sorry, guys. Oh, I need some more coffee. Oh my gosh. Mm. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean to cough in your ear. My bad. Let me adjust here. Oh, sorry, guys. My bad. So, Blade Radio is just like basically a radio station, a regular radio station. And they were the first place that I heard Katy Perry singing "I Kissed a Girl." Break, 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 break. My lord, that was close. Break. So they were the first place. Boom. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody needs to back the hell up. He's still going to hit him. Boom. Now watch this. He's just going to roll him. He's just going to roll him. Watch this. You know what? He's just going to roll him. He's just going to scrape him. He's going to scrape him. He's like, is he going to hit me? Jesus H, that was close. Now the car. There goes the truck. Is he going to make it? He should make it. But then the truck is going to go. Oh, my God. I got plenty of times. Oh, somebody's backing up. Oh, my gosh. Guys, figure out what you're doing. Come on now. You're killing me here. There we go. Okay, now let the truck go. All right. Oh, reworked AI. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm actually going to put my nose out there because I need a turn. All right. Come on, van. Let's go. Are you going to let me go or what? Or are you going to go? Sorry for the dead air, guys. I was just trying to see what. Hey! Hey! Stop! You two, stop! Y'all are killing me here. Yeah, I know. I probably broke some laws, but you know what? God dog it. You damn young ones with your fast cars. Oh my god, you youngins with your fast cars, thinking you all that. Whoa, that was some weird shading there. Look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. Get over there, boss. Get over there. Look at that. Look at that. The shadows. That is freaking gravy. Improved realistic lighting mod. You can't go wrong with either that one or the improved weather or whatever uh, mods. I don't think they work together. I haven't tried it. I do not think the realistic lighting and improved weather work together. I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't tried it. But if you guys know if they work together, or if you have to tweak the game in any kind of way to get them to work together, let me know. Because either way, I think either one you go with, they're both great mods. They're both great mods. So anyway, back to Katy Perry. Back to Katy Perry. I'm almost done, guys. I got another hour of game time before I'm done here. And we're almost there. So yeah, Katy Perry is the first time I heard about her was way back in the day on an internet radio station called Blade Radio. And I basically fell in love with her. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Really. Um, but I'm an old school guy. And when I say old school, I'm 39 years old. Okay. Yes, I do weigh more than I did in high school. Uh, um, entirely my fault. But I'm a 39-year-old guy. So my decade that I grew up in was the 80s. My formative years were in the 80s, which of course, as you all know, the 80s were the decade of decadence, right? Hair bands, right? You remember the hair bands? They looked prettier than the women, right? Rat, Poison, Quiet Riot, Twisted Sister, all them guys, all them good bands, you know, and they all had, they all had, they all had the videos where they had the microphone, right? They had that big long microphone on the microphone stand, and they had the scarf wrapped around it, right? The scarf wrapped around the microphone, and so they do all this dancing on their videos and on stage with the microphone and the scarf, and it's like dancing. It's like dancing in the streets, basically. But so that's where I get my influences from. But I wasn't so much into metal. I wasn't so much into heavy metal or anything like that, or even metal at that point. I was more of a Madonna kind of guy. Uh, I've followed Madonna way since she almost pretty much came out. Uh, you know, 85. I know she came out a little bit before then, but I really remember her because I was 10 at the time in 85. Um, I remember really getting into her music in 85, 86, 87. And then I've always been her fanboy. I'm just a fanboy for Madonna. I don't really give a shit what you think about her. I don't think if you think she's a slut, or she's a sellout, or she's ugly, or she's old. I really don't give a shit. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. But I grew up with her, and she's my girl. She's my girl. And that's all I got to say about it. Like a virgin, borderline, from her very old stuff, physical attraction. I mean, where are we on the map, guys? Let me see. You know what? I could have taken that road and then come over here and done it, but what the hell? It doesn't matter. We're getting there. Yeah, so Physical Attraction, and then from her next album, or actually, Like a Virgin was from her next album, from her second one. Um, you got True Blue. The True Blue album. That was when she was in love with Sean Penn and they were married and all that. And I was like, that's what that album was all about. And it was a little cheesy, some of it. True Blue, La Isla Bonita, Express Yourself, uh, Papa Don't Preach. I mean, come on, this classic stuff right there, right? And then during that time, she was in some movies. She was in Desperately Seeking Susan. She did Who's That Girl? And Causing a Commotion. Guys, I could go on and on forever talking about my lady Madonna. Uh, Cause I'm old school like that. But yeah, good stuff. And then her later stuff, when because Madonna is like the master of changing her image. Literally the master of changing her image. So she went a little bit more. She went a little bit more slutty in her later stuff, erotica, and I don't know if you could call it slutty or if you just call it a little bit more risque, whatever. Come on, slow down. I know, I'm yawning. You can just suck it, sleep. Just suck it. I'm almost home. I actually made it on time. How about that? So yeah, she went a little bit risque, and then she got a little. I mean, shit happens, life happens, time happens. You get older, and then she had music, and she kind of fell out a little bit, as far as the younger crowd goes. Which again, my opinion about. My opinion about, her anyway. Is it really doesn't matter what the hell she puts out. She's Madonna. She's my girlfriend. That's the way it rolls, right? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh my gosh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, I had to fight that sneeze off. Wow. Oh, that's why I was all over the road, and I'm still all over the road because oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, I'm driving like a freaking maniac. But anyway, I will talk about. I'm almost at the end of the run, guys. So I'll talk about current events. Uh, I'll talk about current events in the next video. I have no idea what run I'm gonna do. How much stuff do I have? I got an hour and 13 minutes. Let's look and see. It looks like I've been here before, because I have. No, I haven't. We're gonna go straight. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this road right here, go on the little roundabout, and then we're gonna go discover this guy right here. I have no idea what it is, but that's what we're gonna do, because I am explorer, and I want to talk a little bit more. Not really, but So yeah, I'll talk about some I'll talk about some current events. Just to touch on some current events that have been going on. If you guys have not been paying attention, Russia is kind of exerting its will upon Ukraine at this moment, which is a bad thing. You guys are probably going to want to know what my opinion of that is. I think Russia is like I said, doing a very bad thing. I think that they are taking advantage of a situation. Do I think that us, the United States, should use troops or warfare? No, I don't. I'm sorry, Ukraine, but I don't. But it's not a black or white issue per se. I mean, there's the train of thought that yeah, we need to go in there, we need to take Russia out. Right? Because they shouldn't be doing that to a sovereign nation. And I get that. I understand that. I'm completely on board with that. But then again, I mean, the United States, if you guys aren't Americans, you might, you might not care. I really, but we've been fighting a couple of wars in Iraq, which just ended last year, and Afghanistan, which is slowly dwindling down. So, and I need to watch this truck here. There we go. So you know what? I was opposed to the Iraq War when it first happened. Actually, from the very first Iraq War in the early '90s, I was opposed to that one as well. Even though I was in high school, but I was opposed to that one, and I was most definitely opposed to the Iraq War that we had in the early aughts, which would be 02, 03, or 02, whatever. Look, guys, I don't want the United States to go into to get into another scuffle with another country. Because we kind of got to worry about our own shit right now. We got our own shit right now. We got to worry about. I'm sorry, Ukraine. We should help you guys. We should help Ukraine. The administration, the Obama administration, is putting sanctions on Russia, some of its citizens, and they're trying to ratchet down on some of the businesses that do business with Russia, trying to sanction them as well. And I think that's the way to go. The problem with that is that Europe, in order for those sanctions to work really well, Europe has to be on board with those as well. And the problem that Europe has is that they get a lot of their oil and natural gas from Russia. Like Germany. Germany gets like a lot of their energy, a lot, more than 50%, from Russia. So if Germany signs on to cause problems for Russia, Russia can say, well, screw you guys, we're taking you a shit, right? And other European countries are in the same boat. So it's a sticky issue, but I think the sanction route is the correct route. Y'all can hate me for that. Y'all can like me for that. That's just the way I feel. But anyway, that's some of the current events that I will attempt to tackle in my playthroughs of ETS2 EuroTruckSimulator2. Anyway, we're going to park here, and let's see if I can get this puppy on the first try. Typically, I can. Oh, it's this kind of. It's this one. Okay. All right. So let's see what I can do here. All right. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Oh, man. I think I did it. 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 Oh, come on. I'm a little bit off. I'm a little bit off. I'm a little bit off. I'm a little bit off, guys. But I'm working it. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. There we go. Let's look at that parking job. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Oh, that's not too bad. That's a little bit crooked. That's a little bit crooked, but it's not too bad. All right, let's see what kind of damage we got here. Excellent. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Did I level up? Yes. I'm still an instructor, but I'm golden. Guys, this is Kawil signing off. Hope you guys enjoy my videos. If you do, leave some comments down below. If you like what I'm doing, if you don't like what I'm doing, whatever you want to talk about, let me know. You do not have to subscribe. You do not have to like. I do this for pure entertainment value. For myself as well as for you guys. I don't get paid doing these videos. I don't monetize my videos. So, I hope that you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions about the mods that I'm running, let me know and I will point you in the correct direction so that you guys can get more information, because I don't make these mods. All the mod guys do, and they deserve all the credit. I'll add in those extra ones that I have not added in. They'll be down in my description with links to go get them, links to find out more about them. Guys, I'm signing out. Have a good one.